listened to him preach, entranced by his manners and compassionate smile, pierced by his words. She had pledged allegiance to his cause, to renounce material things and not shirk from jihad. These promises felt like a weighty responsibility she would carry forever. She was an orphan, brought up in the care of her older sister. Her father had died, worn out by the tyranny of the Ottoman invaders, their cruel, incessant taxes, their disregard for people's circumstances. Rabia remembered his anxiety the year his sugar crop failed. How could he pay what he didn't have? Crushed by debt and made small, always. Rabia keeps striding, bloody knife stuffed into the wide cloth she had wrapped around her hips and thighs, the new spear in her right hand. There are poisonous snakes and she must be careful. There are thorny bushes, scattered rocks jutting out. There could be, if she were unlucky, a lion or a hyena. She can hear their cries. All these dangers, but the most pressing one is that she might not get there in time. Jebel Gadir is far away, normally a 2-day journey, and she must cover the distance in one night. She runs. When she runs, she feels the amulets she's wearing bounce against her chest and biceps, sacred words in tiny leather pouches, the red tassels that tie them fluttering against her skin. The newest amulet was given to her by the Mahdi himself. Not enough that the expected one smiled at her, but to give her this special protection too? First, she had asked for amulets for her 2 daughters. Then she asked for one for herself. It had been a special day when he arrived, the sky soft, the world bright. Every day of his visit had been charged with a particular aura, his sermons changing the daily life of the people, stirring hopes in them. He was the one they had been expecting. He was the guided one, mentioned by the prophecies. But Rabia's husband had been skeptical. He was cautious by nature, and she respected him for that. But his concerns, fear of disruption, fear of change, were what they were, just fears. So she did not tell him that she was going out tonight. He would have stopped her, forbade her, or at least dampened her resolve. And to cover all this distance, she must not be distracted, not by a marital disagreement, and certainly not by a lack of confidence. So she had slipped out of their warm bed as soon as he started snoring. He would not notice her absence until dawn. The cold breeze scalds her face and bare arm, the right one that isn't covered by the brown muslin shawl. The breeze finds its way through to her thighs. Running is making her warm, though, and she must keep it up, to cover distance and keep warm, searching for the flatter paths up the mountain. But perhaps there will be a delay in doing so. Better take the shortcuts. Shortcuts she had taken as a child. Not for her the sitting still, clinging to her mother's clothes. She did not remember her mother clearly. Always ill, spread out on a mat, calling out for water. Enough to break the heart or make you want to run away, up the green mountain, under the sun. Rabia, Rabia. It is as if she can hear her mother calling her, feeble voice. A hint of reproach. She feels thirsty. The sky is clear, the moon near. She can see the pockmarks on its surface, brown frizzles, unruly. No time for gazing. She must run faster. Her shawl is caught by brambles. Irritated, she yanks it away and hears it rip. Never mind, she can mend it later. When dawn breaks, her absence will be noted. But they will guess where she has gone. All day as the news spread around the village, they had been whispering about Rashid's impending attack. When volunteers didn't step forward, or at least not enough of them, It had been clear that the